Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my productive morning routine. So this has kind of been the average morning routine that I've been following since school started, and summer's over now, so my schedule is a lot busier, which means I'm pretty much on the go constantly, and I need to start my day off on the right foot. So obviously, I'm not starting my morning off right away, and I need to lie in bed for at least 10, 15, I'm not gonna lie, some days 30 minutes to figure out where I am, what my name is, and just try and figure out what day it is and what I have going on later in the afternoon. So once I've laid in bed and I've figured out who I am, where I am, what day it is, I grab my phone. Now I know so many people say not to do that, it's not good for you, but guys, I'm not gonna lie, I totally do it. I get up, I check my emails, I check the news, I check the weather, and then I go on social media, I like a million photos, and my favorite part of the day is sitting down and making my big, gigantic to-do list, because as a student on Zoom University, you get about 50 new emails a day, and it starts to get pretty hard to keep track of them. So I make my giant to-do list, and that usually anchors the rest of my day and how productive I am. So once my to-do list is made and I've stretched to my little heart's content, I will finally get up and get out of bed. And 9 times out of 10, guys, when I get out of my room, my cat is sitting right outside my door just waiting to be squashed because, no better place to be. Once I'm up and out of bed and probably accidentally stepped on either my cat's tail or my foot, it's off to the bathroom for, morning bathroom stuff. So before I do my morning skincare, I gotta put on my super ugly pink polka dotted headband and start my skincare. So for me, this involves using the Oxy Triple Action Daily Facial Cleanser. I have really acne prone and oily skin, and this stuff has been working really well. I've got a lot of active breakouts right now, and fortunately, I actually think it's helping, which for me is really rare. Side note, if you guys want to see a acne, skincare routine, let me know in the comments down below, because as someone who's suffered with acne for years and still is, I think I know a thing or two about it. So once I finish washing my face and I've dried it, I follow up next with my Biore, I don't know how to pronounce it, don't question it. The Pore Clarifying Toner. Now this stuff has witch hazel in it, and I don't know if that's making a difference, but I think it is. So I'm gonna keep using it. I like how it makes my face feel super clean, but it also doesn't feel like I just got a facelift. Not that I know what that would feel like, but I feel like, I don't know, it's probably super tight after. So once I've put that on, I will follow up with my CeraVe Facial Moisturizing Lotion. Now this has SPF 30 in it, and it is made for normal to oily skin. And fortunately, I have not had any fresh breakouts while using this, so I'm going to keep using it until the dogs come home. Alright, now this part of my skincare routine might seem a little bit weird, but for me, it works. So prior to many different creams and pills and Accutane, I used to have really bad cystic acne all over my chest, my back, and my face. That has resolved, but now I am getting it on the back of my neck. So I've been using the Oxy Deep Pore Oil Absorbing Formula. They're, medicated acne pads. So I just use these on the days where I'm not having a shower, where it's harder for me to wash the back of my neck. And then obviously I gotta put in contacts because I'm blind as a bat. Once I'm done in the bathroom, it's time to head downstairs, make some coffee, have some breakfast, and snuggle and feed this cranky baby. And guys, I know it doesn't look like he likes it, but he does really love this. Don't worry. First things first is I've got to make a cup of coffee. And can we just take a moment to appreciate how gorgeous this new mug is that I got from Indigo? It is the perfect shade of glossy Halloween black. It says Basic Witch on it. And my super basic white girl pumpkin spice loving self is absolutely living for it. I can't even begin to tell you how much I love it, and it's just a silly little mug. Once my coffee is brewing, I need to pour myself a big old glass of water because, guys, I swear I'm like part water buffalo, which, now that I'm saying it out loud, sounds super weird, but I drink so much water in a day, and then I'm peeing all day, which is great. So, stay hydrated, I guess, is what I have to say about that. During all of this, my sweet little prince of a kitten has been following me around, and we say meowing at our feet because he's weird and he doesn't meow, he meows. So he has been crying and wandering around and getting underfoot, waiting for his breakfast and his crunchies, which is what we call his dry food. So yes, this sweet and spoiled little baby will cry and cry and cry until he gets his breakfast, which is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. And it does make me want to puke a little bit, but I guess if he likes it, half the battle.
Come on. Where do we go? Where do we go for breakfast? Good boy. Can you sit? Nico, sit. Good boy. Can you go up? Oh, that was sad. Sit. Good. Up. Good boy. There you go.
Once the spoiled little baby has been fed, it is my turn to eat some breakfast. Now, I go through phases some days where breakfast is like the greatest thing in the world, and other days where I'm just not that hungry. So right now we are in the I'm just not that hungry phase. So this morning's breakfast was a little bowl of granola, and I topped that off with some oat milk because living that gluten-free, dairy-free, can't eat normal food life, which is so fantastic. Not. Obviously, my breakfast would not be complete without a cup of coffee in my glorious Halloween mug, so I just do my coffee black, and then I add in a dash of coconut milk. Now, this looks like a lot of coconut milk, and I realized that when I was editing it, but I promise it's just because I slowed it down for it to look aesthetically pleasing. Also, can we just appreciate, like, how gorgeous this is? No? Just me? Okay, cool. No worries. No worries. The cat's been fed and I've been fed, so it's time to go upstairs. One of the favorite parts of my day is getting my diffuser all set up. So this is the Sage Aroma Diffuser, and I've had it for over a year now, and I must say I absolutely love it. So what I do is I just fill it up with water to the fill line, and then depending on what kind of day I'm having, I will either put in some liquid sunshine to wake me up, some quick study if I have a really intense studying day ahead of me, or some stress relief if I need to just chill out, or some days if it's a little bit of everything, I will add just kind of equal drops of all three of those, and hopefully one of them works for me. Now, as amazing as it would be to stay in pajamas all day, I do unfortunately have to get dressed for classes, but this means somewhat decent on top and hobo on the bottom. Once I'm dressed for the day, it's time to make my bed, and unfortunately that means moving Sucky McBaby off of the bed and away from his blanket that he has been sucking on and making disgustingly wet. Does anyone else's cats do that, or is mine just like the grossest cat out there? Please let me know in the comments down below. So once he's taken off the bed, it's time to strip it and get to work. Now guys, I swear this is like an actual workout. I have a 20-pound weighted blanket on there, and moving that thing takes some serious muscle. And of course, just because I moved the cat doesn't mean he's going to stay where I put him, so he has to get right in the way and just like, see what I'm doing and get himself trapped in the sheets. Don't worry though, he can get out, no problem. And before I know it, I am stuck at my desk for the rest of the day. So my days start super early, and then I'm usually at the desk within a couple hours, and that's pretty much where I stay for the remainder of the day. So I'll always have my cup of coffee, my bowl of granola, or whatever else I'm having for breakfast, as well as my big cup of water, and I'll just keep replenishing these throughout the day. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. As well, follow me on Instagram at yt.emma.marie. for more content and updates, and I will see you all soon next Friday. Have a good one. Mwah. Bye.